And along those lines, many of us are able to find a way to use fewer eggs when planning our meals as prices remain high. But for restaurants and bakeries whose bread and butter relies on the small but mighty ingredient, avoiding purchasing isn't an option. In fact, I spoke with Sweet House Bakery in Rochester today as bakers were whipping up some delicious homemade pastries, cookies, and cakes. The owner says without the option to forego buying eggs to make those sweet treats, the small business is working to keep up with demand without impacting their bottom line or cutting too deep into their customers' wallet.
The famous coulis is a French pastry, buttery, flaky, sweet, and crunchy.
The next time you make a sweet selection at your local bakery,
Cream cheese filled, Nutella filled, and homemade almond paste.
You may want to consider the cost of making your favorite decadent treat.
We have now grown to be about $150 to $250 more in eggs a week, so that equals out to be about $1,000 more a month that we're spending in eggs.
As Sweet House Bakery in Rochester is shelling out to crack those shells into bowls in order to whip up homemade recipes.
It's all the cookie dough and the cake batter and stuff we make that has the majority of the eggs in it.
80 to 120 is what I calculate depending on our
Owner Janice Habibovich says she's hopeful customers will be understanding as the business deals with uncertain costs month to month.
And unfortunately, I think it's becoming more regular to slowly creep up than it was before. It was like kind of price changing out a couple times a year versus having to relook at it monthly. That's been the hardest part.
Habibovich wants to keep prices low for customers, but says minor increases are necessary to meet their bottom line.
Some things have been adjusted, whether it's been 5 to 20 cents. It's not major changes, and maybe people don't see them, but they are big changes for businesses, 20 cents an item when you have a whole line out of items each day. So it adds up to equal out the difference of the cost that has gone up.
But for now, rising costs can't stop the batter from rising as well at Sweet House Bakery.
That's good.
Meaning customers can continue to live by the local shop's motto.
Choose happy and eat cake.
Sweet House Bakery says since there is still a shortage of eggs, the business may consider putting in more frequent orders to make sure bakers have the essential ingredient to keep churning out those customer favorites.